5th century, Rome, weakened by internal corruption and barbarian invasion, had begun its decline. Of all the tribes invading Rome, the Huns were the mightiest. The Huns struck fear into the hearts of all whose eyes fell upon them. But none were as powerful and strong-willed as Attila, for no worldly possessions could quench his thirst for conquest. This is the story of the Huns and their chosen king, Attila.
Very good, son, very good. You must focus more on your defense.
Father, isn't attack much more important?
Attack is important, yes, but without a good strategic position, you wouldn't be able to realize the attack from your side or from behind. Hey, someone's coming.
Be away, Monzon, for this is outside the boundaries of your land.
But we're Huns. We're from a different tribe, that's true, but we're Huns nonetheless. Now, be gone, be gone.
You're not our king, therefore you cannot give us orders. Get out of this land or you will pay with your life.
Father, aren't we all Huns? Can't we be united?
We should be united, but there's a legend that says that a man will rise with the sword of the war god Mars. He will unite.
King Regilla, the Emperor of Rome, demands that you send a child there in order to be educated. In response, they'll send a child here to learn about our tribe.
Send Attila. His open criticism of my reluctance to attack Rome is hurting my authority. A fool he is to think we can defeat Rome. Once he sees the glory of it, he will realize that the peril that we will undergo if we invade.
Maximus,
Yes, sir.
summon the messenger.
Very well, sir. Here you, sir. May I take my leave?
You may.
Thank you.
Tell me, who is the child that the Huns have decided to send here?
Child is Attila, brought up by his uncle, King Regilla. His father was murdered by a neighboring tribe. He's extremely hot-headed and has a very bad temper.
It is no wonder they have sent him. No matter, we will educate him properly. And my son, Flavius Aetius, is he ready for departure to the Huns' lands?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
During his days in Rome, Attila rejected everything that was taught to him. He tried several escape attempts, but they all failed. Afterwards, however, he turned his attention to studying every aspect of the empire. He studied their internal and foreign policies and their military, observing its strengths and weaknesses. He learned about their leadership and all the other skills required for the rulers and diplomats of Rome. Aetius developed a warm relationship with Regilla. Like Attila, he also studied every aspect of the Hun society.
Halt! Halt! This man is to be set free. Rome needs him once more.
Who commands it?
Emperor Valentinian.
But he will only need me if someone were to invade. But who would invade Rome? The Hun.
What shall we do?
We shall propose an alliance with them. That way, our only enemy will be Theodoric and the Visigoths.
And how shall we do that?
We can send for Attila, for he knows the most about it.
Attila,
Yes.
there's a message from the Romans
The Romans, what do they want with us?
that we should discuss an alliance.
An alliance. Very well, I'll go. Get my supplies and equipment ready.
Yes.
Greetings, Attila.
Greetings. Flavius Aetius, I presume.
Yes, please, sit.
I hear you sent for me because you have a proposal.
Yes, I propose an alliance against the Visigoths. That way, you will gain more land, and Rome will have defeated a long enemy.
Very well. I will start rallying my troops.
Weapons I was to retrieve were taken this morning by Attila and his men.
Once again, my brother interferes with problems that were none of his business.
Then let us tell Regilla. He will put Attila back in line.
No, that is not the way of the Huns. If they start a quarrel, they should settle it between themselves.
But you know Regilla will not have you and your brother go to war with each other.
Well, then Regilla won't wake up tomorrow morning. Take this poison and give it to him, so you may live well.
With the Huns. Aetius' influence is expired. What shall we do? Shall we put him in jail?
He has too many supporters. There will be revolts for sure. This is what I propose. This is a poison that'll kill a man within 10 minutes.
Devious tenants. And while we're at it, let us dispose.
A toast to our health and to victory.
Attila,
Yes? seems my uncle has died. I must go claim the throne.
Well, surely you can stay a little longer, at least for one toast.
No, every second I waste, my brother comes one step closer to snatching the throne away from me. I must leave.
The official king of the Huns, do you accept?
Yes, I.
Hold, I have just as good a claim to the throne as you do.
Attila, you shouldn't have interrupted the ceremony.
Peace, brother. I come with a proposal.
And it is?
That we hold a hunting competition. First one to kill a wild boar is the winner, and the winner takes the prize, which is the crown, of course.
Very well. Then I will consider this challenge my coronation.
And after 10 minutes, I heard a blood-curdling scream. I ran towards the sound, and I saw a boar viciously attacking my brother. I supposed he startled it. Anyway, I threw myself on it, and I killed it. I tried to help let him, but the poor soul was already dead, with one of his arms torn off.
What an amazing feat.
Nonsense, I only did what was needed. Enough about the past, let's look to the future. The unification of the Huns, our conquest of Rome, and finally the news.
No, what happened?
I heard the Huns came by the thousands and invaded the Eastern Roman Empire. Now they're demanding construction to afford the demand of the Huns. What should we do?
Just give them the land by the Danube River. The Huns will be content for that.
The riots on the streets, my lord, provoked by your sister Honoria.
Again, I must deal with her trying to overthrow my rule.
You should send her away, but where?
To the convent of Holy Jesus in Gaul. There she can stay for a couple of years.
All right, I will write her a letter immediately declaring her departure.
The Emperor has agreed to grant you lands near the Danube River. In exchange, you are to cease your hostilities upon the Roman colonies.
Can't be serious! The lands next to the Danube River are worthless, and you know it. Tell your emperor we demand the money.
That's preposterous. These lands are flourishing with life and mineral resources. You couldn't possibly disagree that.
You! Send his head to Constantinople. Tell the emperor we demand the money, or we will not press onward.
Huns are at our gate, sire. We must give them the money they want, or they will invade our city.
It seems I have no choice but to give Attila what he wants.
No, this should be there in a day or so.
And what? I'm ready to deliver a letter from Princess Honoria. Let me see.
Attila, my brother has tried to keep me in prison in the convent of Holy Jesus in Gaul for months now. I beg of you, save me. I don't know how well you remember me. It seems like centuries that we met when you came to help me in campaign against the Goths. But if you help me, I will give you more riches than you have ever seen. With this letter I send a ring. This ring can be considered a ring of betrothal. Once I am freed, we shall be married, and I will give you half of the greatest country in the world. And if we manage to overthrow my brother, Valentinian, you will rule the whole empire. Please help me for my future queen, Honoria. That would be a tremendous gain indeed. General!
Yes, sir.
Remove my troops from Constantinople. We will move westward.
But sir, they're about to give us the money.
Damn their money and damn them! Now do what I say before I have you killed!
It's not able to dispose of Isis. It seems that the Huns have moved into our land, namely Gaul. What a coincidence. My sister was just moved to there. Do you think he's trying to save her?
Possibly, but I wouldn't consider it too much of a problem.
Of course. What are they gonna do? Scratch our walls with rocks? Send for ice.
Isis? I have reports from Gaul that the Huns have destroyed 3 of our colonies there. With all due respect, it is better to say nothing and look like an idiot than to speak and remove all doubt. I am the only one who knows enough of the Huns' tactics to combat them. I will depart for Gaul at once.
Our swords and our lives to further your glory.
Everyone who knows how to fight is welcome in my army. So train hard before we have a battle approaching.
Yes, sir.
Attila,
Yes.
there is word that one of these men is an assassin sent by Valentinian. Should I have them both executed?
No, every man is a valuable addition to our army. If I have assassins on my back, I will surely be able to take care of them.
Very well, sir.
We will meet the Huns in the Catalonian field along the outskirts of Chinon.
Very well, sir.
I'm tired.
because of the height advantage on the hill. So we should have
The battle at the Catalonian Plain severely weakened both armies. The casualties were about 400,000 people. The battle was a deadlock. The militaristic geniuses, Attila and Aetius, were both defeated. But the pain of the defeat was much harder on Attila, for he had never lost a battle before this, and he would never lose another war.
God! God! You'll pay for this. We'll go into Rome and take them.
almost destroyed. He has obviously seen the might of Rome. He will never invade again.
Indeed. Any usefulness that Aetius had has expired. Summon him.
Right away.
Aetius, I'd like to congratulate you on your wonderful job in Gaul.
Thank you. Anything else?
No, nothing. You're dismissed. Oh, Aetius. This is for your ears only. Come closer.
Yes? You wanted to see from back.
Aemilius, I have urgent news.
Can you wait a moment? I am praying.
I can't. The Huns are planning to invade the city of Rome.
Holy St. Francis! We must speak with the Huns before they do something that can cause damage. Arrange a departure.
We will invade Rome, and they shall surely feel our vengeance.
I am looking for Attila.
I am he.
If you decide to invade Rome, I shall call down the wrath of God and his archangel Michael, and they will surely strike you down to hell. Now retreat and be saved.
Very well.
Thank you, Attila, the king of the Huns.
Why did you retreat, sir? Because as he was talking, I saw the image of his angel Michael wielding a flaming sword, and I feared he would strike us all down. But it does not matter. I am still going to make Rome feel my vengeance. We will attack every city we can possibly...
Attila made a vow that he kept. He destroyed over 20 Roman cities. And one night, while celebrating one of these victories,
That was a good party. Oh.
Attila's dead! Attila's dead!
and with the death of Attila the Huns, lost all their might and scattered to the winds. But if it weren't for the Huns' attack on Rome, the empire might have lasted for a couple of more decades.